New to the stream, but not a bad spot here. Final 40 in the 88 main. Oh. Alright, 8 left on the 125 at deep spec FT. What are we playing for? 4.2 thousand. I prefer if cutoff doesn't open because he's going to be playing a lot tighter. Brazil, big stack, not be playing tight. Alright, whatever. Quick FT, 7th for Penny. I'm making Mayo work right now with the four in the monies. Unfortunately, 2 of them are gone. We just lost 2 of them. That's okay. Alright, to keep a healthy stack, we need an ace or queen. Ace. There we go. Boom. Big river. Okay, so we are final 3 tables in the 88 special. Did I ever even FT'd this? Nice big hold in the 88. Flying in that. Bart! Bart! Bart. Take your Barty. Oh, another character? Fucking Frenchie. How can I forget Frenchie? Frenchie was like the original character, too, of Ontario. And Frenchie and Sucre. There we go. How can I forget Frenchie? Oh, man. The wars played with that, man. Yeah, Frenchie's like... Honestly, he could probably just be top 1 character. We block ace-jack suited of the club variety. I don't think he's ever going to have 10. Yeah, we up against Queen Jack suited. Probably not so much King Jack suited. That is a exquisite river. Actually, the Jack of Hearts would probably be the best one. It was raised, 3-bet, he called. I mean, we're gonna run up against Ace Jack here. Oh, maybe a bit too much. I mean, I need to think about this because how often is he really gonna feel like 10-9 suited? I actually kind of feel like this might, because Queen Jack doesn't shove, King Jack doesn't shove. How am I talking myself into a fold here? Queen 10. Queen 10, Jack 10. Oh my god. Bro, I almost fucking folded top pair here. Oh my god. Okay, first hand of the FT, we see a button shove for 22.5 big blind. 6s. That'd be. Getting my frustrations out with emojis. Alright, we've got a big blind that will pre-flop make moves versus me. Post-flop as well. I mean, we're basically identical in chip stacks. So if something happens, this is for both of our turns. I mean, the deuce is just a hard brick. That's an intriguing river. I mean, he has to have like 5x of hearts. Prefer that to be a good river for him. With like king 5, ace 5, 6 5. Yeah, we could just list all. GG. How spicy is the blind guy? Too spicy because he's got pretty goddamn. Alright, and blind guy folds. Okay, a lot of our runs evaporated fairly quickly, I would do. Oh, he's looking to take those chips and parlay into another double. He can turn 7 bigs. Oh no. Almost turned 7 bigs into 35 in 2 hands. Very close, but is eliminated. These folds. So let's go. Yeah, we could be down to 4. All of us pretty similarly stacked in 7. I'm not gonna lie, I completely missed how that guy got eliminated. They're getting tanked by Poland here. It's the bin. You're so fucking dead when this guy tanks. They were flipping. Big spot for the blind guy. That one gets to so confusing for me. I just have a tough time believing. Ace 10 or better, he raises pre-flop. Ace 10 mixed, ace jack, yes. Ace 10 suited shove, ace 10 off, no. That could be like sometimes called. So we have probably the best hand here. That's an ace. All right, and he's raised. I have 2 options. One, I can click it on him. Freeze his bluffs, which sucks. Or just click call. I feel like he's, with that queen 3 deuce rainbow, I feel like he's got the cuteness in him right now. I am just going to 3-bet. I think he'll actually just flip. All right, we're getting it in here. We're gonna be staying sticky. I was never planning on folding anyways, just because he's shown a propensity to try to fight for pots. FT. I think if I were to bait floating here, I'd probably take my time a little bit. That kind of sucks because now all ace-x chops. Funny around. I just don't feel like his bluffs would just barrel. That's my problem. I think his bluffs would just barrel. Snap check is so weird. I want to think about this now because it's the end of the hand, so I can use time bank. He's had this propensity to want to get cute. I don't see why he would check turn though. If he's got a flush draw, he would bet turn. Honestly, the plan was just to call down if he 4-bet and then barreled off. The turn check is just tough to have a bluff in. He'd be trying to get me to fold off a chop. So he probably doesn't 4-bet flop with an ace. Let's get that out of the way. I don't think he would just mash a 4-bet on the flop to then check turn. That's where my head's at. I don't think he'd check turn. I don't see why you'd want to check turn. That's where my problem is with this. And that's why obviously we had plans on getting it in, but things change when he tells us a different story. If we think about the queen 3 deuce, one thing that's different, even though he shows a propensity to get creative, is he tripled it off. He wanted to tell a credible story. This isn't a very credible story anymore. I don't think people like telling non-credible stories. See if we can get some emojis out of him. No, I don't think he would try to fold us off a chop because we have ace king and ace queen here. So that's gone. Also, the fact that he didn't put us all in and he saved like 1.3 bigs, that could be a bit of leveling, but while I was 3-betting to induce, not anymore. Alright, it didn't windmill it. Okay, top pair. Poppy Perry. Wow. Wowie, 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 wowie. Nice. Whee! Double gutter flush draw? Alright, got the river for a larger size. I do think he'll value shove or his flushes. I'm going to call. I think some of his ace-high flush draws would have potentially raised. Although if he's got like the ace deuce, ace 3 of diamonds, those probably don't. Well, not ISO this one. But flop. Okay. I don't like double barreling. If he's got queen 5, I'll eat it. I'm gonna fold a 10. Okay. The last few orbits has been where he's kind of just lost a lot of pots. Check raise. I just realized he has no time bank. I haven't really seen him use the time bank. I just realized he has no time. Value bet turn with our deuce. I think when he checks back, he just has a good amount of ace highing. The occasional top set. The rare ace, or no, the occasional ace deuce and the rare like ace. I also think if he bets the river, I was going to fold. I'll deal with the guess where I think. Three-handed, I'll usually battle heads up. I don't. Always fine to play. Checking it out. Might pick up this EV. We do. Bye-bye. Alright, GG's. My first effective. Alright, we saved a good chunk of our session on GG with this result. Money bubble here of the $1,000 buy-in. We got Pocky 10s. And I don't care if he 3-bets me, I'm all in. The only question to me is, do I 4-bet not all in? Or do I shove? I think I'm just going to shove. Okay, there is an all-in on an outer table. There's an all-in on the outer table, but it doesn't look like he's going to lose. Oh, I take that back. Good. Red is... Oh, I was going to say, red's a clean out for him. Oh, wait. I think there's action here. 2 short stacks all in. Oh, this guy's going to fold. You know what's funny about this is you could probably actually go a smidge wider. Because if you get it in, he's always folding. And then you just get an insane price. That is the most fucking super giga brain thing I've ever heard of. This guy, you don't make it 6.5 bigs to call when there's 2 other all-ins. You always fold, right? So he's going to fold, which means you could probably get it in wider because he's still getting in like a whatever range. Okay, it just says kings, but no one's ever going to do that. Bro, ace jack versus kings again. Can these kings get there again, or are we going to be in the money? They don't. All right, we're in the money. Milos sends them home. All right, in the money now in the 1K. I'm in. 6s versus ace queen. God bless GG Poker in the great pictures. Gamble. Gonna gamble. This is probably bottom. I don't think I call ace 7. I just think ace 8's like a good bottom to have, and I think it's a big EV difference between ace 8 and ace 9. He's got a lot of chop opportunities. There goes your chops. That is such a high equity fucking 8. Whew. I have a healthy stack again. D2 squared. Oh my, Patrick was probably my first poker follow. I've been around the block. I can see. That's one up. Bro, he just broke my brain with the snappiest calls. Hand calls? Sure. Snap call? I don't fucking get it. This is bad. Bro, this is so much more fucking stupid because he's snap called. I don't get it. Does he just have ace jack and ace queen? But ace queen plays as a shove sometimes. I mean, I don't know if I should read that much into the snap call, but I'm going to. And if I'm going to read that into a snap call, it's easy defends, which is just like ace queen, ace jack suited, ace 10 suited. So, like, how often do you actually have like jack 10, queen 10? Like, if he had jack 10 suited, that would think about it. If he had queen 10 suited, that would think about it, because that's a pretty trivial spot. Just snap. I don't know. Sure, yeah, maybe he's one-tabling. But even if he's one-tabling, I don't understand how you could think about it and just snap. Final table bubble? Robin, thank you for the raid. 90 raiders. We're battling out here in the 1K. FT Bub. 11 left. Playing for 35,000. 34,000. And we get the resub for 28 months from the Robinho man. Okay. There's an all-in a call on the outer table, so I'm going to take a bit of time. We can get the $170 pay jump without can't actually waste too much. Oh. Kind of annoying that the other guy's tanked. I guess he's tanking because he's going to call, waiting for my elimination. We probably have this person very dead. Okay, the other person's all in before us, so I'll come back to us. Okay, they're gonna double. Unless something freaky happens. Which it doesn't. Okay, back to this. It's the 23 bigs. Yep, way out in front. Very out in front. Almost impossible. Borderline, I'm just gonna say impossible to loot. Yeah, I think we have to cycle off Oliver. And it's pretty easy versus the rest of them. Alright, I've been caught speeding. I hate to see it. I think if Oliver had 6 bigs, we could probably actually raise fold. Can someone save me? Someone save me, please? Honeymaker, come on. Save me, bud. Alright, King Queen eliminates Ace 10. We're actually final table now. We got some pretty good blind rollback. We don't, actually. We lock up 3.4k. 900, legendary, super sweet. This is a funny lineup to raise into. I think I'm just gonna play shove here. I don't think I'm gonna have as many induces with a stack to start being like. That's bad. Okay, come on. Sure, we pick up outs. No cider. No cider, 2-cider. Dome it off. Yeah, yep. Sometimes, guys, you run into it. Fought hard, got the 9th. Always win. All right, I'm gonna do it. Take care. I'm out. Peace.